Bonjour Reefers, been doing a lot of traveling lately. Just got back from Florida, heading out to Paris today to visit the beautiful country of France. I figured it'd be a good time to do a quick product review and tutorial on the Eheim Automatic Fish Feeder. As always, Reefers, thanks for tuning in today. Please hit that subscribe button for me. We're definitely getting more subscribers and growing the channel, so I really appreciate the support. And visit me on Instagram as well at @TankBro. Awesome, the Eheim Automatic Fish Feeder. I use this every time I go on vacation, and being that I'm doing a lot of traveling, like I said, I figured it's a good time to go over some of the cool features and a quick tutorial on how to set it up. The one thing I love about the Eheim Automatic Fish Feeder is how simple it is. Check it out. It basically has a bucket where your food goes, and then another section for your motor. And all you do is set some times so the motor can twist and dump all the food in there. It is that simple. Eheim is a German product. The Germans definitely did it right this time. I've had this thing for 2 years with 0 issues. Some of the functionalities I love about it are the programmability. So you can set it up to feed at a certain time, and you can select how many times you want it to rotate within a period as well. You can schedule up to 4 different feeding times per day to allow the Eheim fish feeder to dump the food into your aquarium. The other feature I love about it is the mounting. It does come with a bracket. I'm sorry I lost it. I'm currently using Velcro because it's a little bit easier on my fish tank. I just kind of set it up right in the middle of the tank. That's a perfect spot for the flow, so it kind of pushes everything around as well. Another feature I do love about this product is basically the simplicity of it. If you pull out the back here, you can see just how basic it is, how bare bones it is. These currently retail for about $25. You can find it on Amazon or Bulk Reef Supply, anywhere you guys buy your products. I'll leave a couple links down below for you guys to purchase one. In addition to that, the other thing I do love is this slot right here. So this fish feeder allows you to select how big of a slot you want opened on there to determine how much food you want dumped in. I literally leave it on the very first notch because that's all I need. In terms of setting it up, it's fairly easy to use. All you're gonna do is simply pull open the back, load up your batteries real quick, just like so. It's pretty bare bones. Once you do that, it's gonna pull up the screen to set up your time. That's the first thing you're gonna do. You're gonna go ahead and press that set button and then use the plus sign to sync up this clock with the clocks in your house as well. Once you have the time set, you're gonna wanna set up your feeding times in your schedule. To do so, you press the mode button once. You'll see a number 1 in the top corner. With that number 1, you're gonna go ahead and press set, and then same thing. You're gonna select what time you want that fish feeder to go ahead and rotate for you. Press the mode button again to switch over to minutes as well. Cool, once you have that set up, you press set one more time, and you'll notice that the 1 is still there. After you set the minutes, you're gonna press mode one more time, and it's gonna blink on the top corner, the number 1. That is cycle number 1 for the feeding. You already have the time set. Now, if you press the plus button, you're gonna notice a little arrow appears down. That means it's gonna rotate 2 times. 1 arrow down means 1 time, and if you press plus again, that's 2 arrows. This means it's gonna rotate a total of 3 times for you. It does have a delay. It's not an automatic, just quick 3 spins. It takes its time and rotates 3 different times with a little gap in between. Cool, once you have that set up, you press set, and then to go to your next feeding mode, you just press mode. That's how easy it is to set up. There's nothing more to it. Eheim does have a button on the top as well that you can utilize to just go ahead and test to see what it looks like. You simply just give it a press and it starts to rotate. It's that simple. Cool, couple pro tips for you. The one thing I usually do is I make sure I test it every time. I wanna make sure that I know how much food is being dropped into the tank and I'm not just blindly doing it. I did that one time, learned my lesson. I had a huge algae bloom in my tank when I got back from vacation and all the food was out of the fish feeder. Pro tip number 2, use fresh batteries every time. I know batteries last a long time and you probably took them out when you got home from your vacation. Just go ahead and switch them up to be safe. I'm gonna be gone for a week and a half. The last thing I wanna worry about is dead batteries in my fish feeder when I have a lot of other things to worry about. And lastly, pro tip number 3, make sure you guys put this in an area with some good flow. You don't want to just dumping and dropping right into the bottom of the tank in one spot. Make sure it gets spread out thoroughly. I find the best spot for me is smack middle in the tank, or maybe even near a power head or your return heads. This will help you kind of spread the food around and make sure everybody does get their food. Cool, that is it, my reefers. Hope everybody enjoyed. I hope that was helpful, super quick, to the point, because this product is just so simple to use. Again, this is the Eheim Automatic Fish Feeder. Scoop it up at Amazon, Bulk Reef Supply, wherever you guys get your stuff. Don't forget to visit me on Instagram at TankBro, and please, one more time, hit that subscribe button. Throw a like if you don't mind as well. It does help me, and it goes a long way. So, as the French say, au revoir.